All right, we're back. Bill Jordan here, 201-790-3368. I do candid video interviews. If you're a painter, a sculptor, or a candlestick maker, this is where you need to be. People buy from people they know. The best way for them to know you is with my candid video interview. I want to continue where we left off. We're getting into the first chapter of The Art of War, The Art of Marketing by Gary Gagliotti, all right? The first chapter is called Market Analysis. We just did parts 1, 2, and 3. Part 1 talks about your different different missions that you have to go on, the statements. 2 talks about your market analysis in terms of knowing what customers want, and 3 says why you have to listen to your customers because it makes you powerful. But in 4, and this is really interesting, I like this one. It says here, there's one key to marketing, all right? That's one key to art. You must control people's perceptions. You must control people's perceptions. You must control people's perceptions, right? It says here, it says, for example, when you are working hard, you must seem relaxed. When your products are similar, highlight differences. When products are different, highlight similarities. All right? So you want to control my perception. Because by controlling my perception, what happens? You get into me, you get into my emotional world, into my emotional field, and that's where you want to be. That's where you can share with me what you've done. And that's where I'm willing to compensate you for making me feel a particular way about this universal thing we're both involved in, and that's raising human consciousness. It's the feeling like that. When you see something, it makes you feel. Now, everyone has a different level of resonance based upon your level of consciousness. So some things that people see, I may not be able to comprehend. I'm not there yet, so I may not be able to enjoy some of the things you enjoy. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get there. That's why I want us all to participate in this elevation of human consciousness so I can enjoy what you enjoy, So the 4th part of market analysis is, you must control, or you must know how to control people's perceptions. Pretty good stuff, right? And I'm going to wind up right here in the 5th one. We're not going to go any further today. The 5th one, by the way, on number 4, it says, under number 4, that's controlling people's perceptions. It says, you can always find market niches to dominate. So have no fear. There's always a niche for you. Find a niche. That means, here's how I do. Maybe it's not the correct way. I figure like this. I figure that I do what I do, these things right here. And I just figure because I know that they're cosmic in nature. There's some people on Earth who relate to cosmic stuff. So I figured that's my niche. I haven't met everybody. I don't know what the demographics are because in this case, it's not demographic. It's conscious. How you respond to stuff. Right? So I'm just doing what came to me, and I've developed a niche for that. It's like, I guess reverse engineering almost, like Apple does that to make a product. They don't know if anyone's going to like it, but they make a product, people like it because it has all the features that Apple put into it, you see. So now it's the same way here. You have to have your niche, and with your niche, that gives you strength, gives you power, and you have to have a certain amount of knowledge based upon your niche study. We talked about that a few seconds ago, but let's just wind up with the 5th principle. That'll be the end of part chapter 1, market analysis. And that says, part 5 says, before going after a market segment, you must know you can dominate it, all right? Your product must appeal strongly to that group of people. To avoid wasting your resources, avoid marketing segments that you cannot win easily. What does that mean? Now, say you make your bowls of fruit. You have a red bowl, and the predominant thing is blue bowls. So like you would not go into the blue bowl area because they're not going to buy that. Why would you put your time and energy trying to make the people in the red bowl, the blue bowl, rather like your red bowl? You know what I'm saying? So you stay over there with the reds, and there may be some people in the blue area who are tired of blue and find your red attractive. And then again, there are people out there that you haven't seen yet that will gravitate towards your blue bowls and, your red bowls and, take it like that. So that's what you have to, but don't be switching around, right? Make sure it says here, right? To avoid wasting resources, avoid marketing segments that you cannot win easily. It'd be hard to win the blue side because they already got entrenched. Right? It says here, you do not have enough resources to go out to every market. Stay in your lane, by the way, right? A strong brand identity in any market brings success. So if you're in the red lane, stay there. And there will come a time when the guys in the blue will come over to the red. But right now, you got to stay in the red bowl, right? Stay focused in that area, right? You got to stay focused in that area until you get to the point where the blue bowl guys are kind of come over to you. So the weak brand identity in any market brings only failure. So strengthen your brand, stay in your lane. How can you know a market segment without analysis? You can't. You have to do the market analysis, which starts with the 5 things: the mission, the trends, the segment, the leadership, the process. You got to have that, man. Right? Now you must know the brand's appeal. You must know your brand's appeal by testing the market. You got a market test. Right? Always be market testing. Okay, you can foresee winning or losing any market by analysis. So you can foresee that before you even go out, because you do a market analysis. In other words, like, what's your mission? If your mission is a global mission, well, that mission resonates higher, just in consciousness, than a person who's just doing stuff for the sake of doing it, right? And then once you know what your global mission is, because your global mission will see you through bad times, right? It just resonates at a higher frequency, period, because your view is global, is cosmic. Theirs is what? Lower. I won't comment on it. And in that first part, you have what? You have to know your trends, your segments. Leadership is key. Leadership and story, or leadership and mission or philosophy are the same thing. And then the process in which you're going to do your work, right? That's key. It's fundamental, man. But to me, part 1, which is, understanding the 5, what marketing is, and then 2 is, part 4, which is controlling people's perceptions. Now, all 5 are important, but the juicy ones that stick out are the ones I just shared with you. If you have any comments, criticisms, critiques, answers, questions, my name is Bill. I'm at 201-790-3368. Today is Sun-Tzu Thursday. It could be Sun-Tzu Friday too. We'll see tomorrow. All right, thanks a lot. Peace out.